got there on the spot, dude. They got this cup. You pissed.
At the end of one, 7 free returns following this.
They ain't watching me pee.
This presentation of the NFL on
the best thing is I told him I had
brought to you by Snickers. Your office.
One of my sisters
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
I'm smoked up.
Running back is Gurley. The tight end changing his position. He's going to get the football. And eventually brought down.
So I asked my weed man, I asked him what the fuck he was selling.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up for
damn.
Homie
said I ain't been smoking pot. He can tell me this on
the century mark in yardage.
Somebody fucking lied.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
If I told him to us, man, you can be selling me no fucking pot. He said, no, the motherfucker totally said you.
At the 3. The completion good for 3 and it's second down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. Not a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that.
In the description said pretty much unstoppable.
And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to now...
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Terron Ward with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
500 team, way to upgrade undefeated
Makes it
team.
easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Dude, these Tyson Hunter to keep on the swings delicious.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play.
This fucking dude in a Spider-Man outfit sitting there in the fucking middle of the road. And all of a sudden, this dude's Batman outfit came out of nowhere and started beating the fuck out of him in the middle of New York. And all of a sudden, Santa Claus comes running out of nowhere and beat the fuck out of Batman and fucking police stuff, and they all got run.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you watching?
Some kind of shit on YouTube. Stupid people, stupid things.
But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And they got me back.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Point after here coming up. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Robert Griffin III now gears up to lead this offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one...
You don't like it when you give her a
football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. Second, the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. But it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and long, it's Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he'll go at the 25. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Taken in at the 22. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
What's wrong with her?
Now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
I didn't know you sent a message to the party.
What?
I didn't know Grace sent a picture to the party. What the hell is that door? Grace. What's that door you sent on Skyrim? Where's it at?
There comes a time in every kid's life when they graduate from the kids menu to the adult menu.
When they need
Hopefully that time comes before
weed.
they place their order. Bourbon Street Chicken and Shrimp, now under $10, only at Applebee's.
What's up, WWE Universe? Kathy Kelly here, and my sources can officially confirm that the icon Goldberg is really, 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 really intense. Everyone who was watching Raw on Monday night couldn't help but notice the wounds of war on his forehead, but the only thing was there wasn't actually a war yet. Instead, the former WCW champion busted himself open during his pre-entrance ritual, doing a headbutt into a door. Social media was quick to pick up on the hint of crimson on Goldberg's forehead, with some members of the WWE Universe expressing confusion, while others simply felt nostalgic and said he might old times.
Who the fuck's listening to Let's Go and shit?
Goldberg shot out a tweet saying that he is all good.
Yeah.
Not me.
To be honest, Goldberg's forehead probably made this moment that much more epic. Tax refund.
Hmm? Shut up.
The Royal Rumble is an impossibility to predict. Why? Because it's friend versus friend, foe versus foe, every man for himself, unless I can convince my three frontrunners on Monday Night Raw to stick together as a unit. While you cannot predict who's going to win, I can predict who cannot lose, and all three of those men, in my opinion, are on the Raw brand. You're talking about Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Who's going to throw him out? Nobody. Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate. Who's going to throw him out? Nobody, with the possible exception of Braun Strowman. And then there's Bill Goldberg, the only man who's ever stopped Brock Lesnar. I can convince the three of them to work together as a unit. I can make this one prediction. It will be a very, very long night, a bad night, an unfortunate night for SmackDown Live. Have a nice day.
I'll put it back.
And affect their play.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
That's what I'm drinking, bro. Crystal Pepsi.
Time running out here on the play clock. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So the defense there opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Okay.
We're back to Atlanta.
You sure?
Right after this timeout.
100%. You're not lying to me, are you? You're lying to me, ain't you? Huh? Why are you lying to me?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
You love it? Yeah. Stand up. You need to stand up, babe. Stand up for a second. Because laying down like that's not going to help. What'd you say? That's not good for you either, babe. Popping back like that. Did you send another Skyrim picture? How do you rise shit from the dead? Oh, the spider. Do you have two magics in your hand? How do you do that? How long does it
So
take
here we
you
go,
to
1st and 10 now.
become a vampire?
On 1st down, Griffin. He's got time. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Shift together here from the D-line.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third down, Griffin. This will be caught at about the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in hard work to use. And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
To throw is RG3. Thomas has got it. Complete. They'll get 17 yards there. And that leads to New Orleans first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Now Griffin, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On second down, Griffin. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Second and 10 now. Griffin trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Griffin. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Second and 10. Once again, Griffin. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
From the gun on third down, Griffin surveying the field. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and Sheed Hagman. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And last time they were very fortunate this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to
I'm watching these dumbasses.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Play action. Now Griffin. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Connor Barwin in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The 13 yards that time of the first. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. And he is having a nice bounce-back game. I know in the meetings this week, I kind of did the faux pas of asking, did he tweak something? Because he just wasn't sharp last week. But they said no, he was fine, and he's showing that here in this one.
And I was really glad it was you who asked that question.
I knew you would.
You know, I was like, hey, that's my man right there. Take one for the team. But I thought it was a legitimate question because the way he played last week, you wondered if maybe there was an injury that they hadn't discussed or talked about. They assured us no, and what we're seeing so far, it is no. He's quicker to the hole, faster than other people, and he's finishing runs in a big way, dropping his shoulder at the end of them.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So a goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Are you having fun? Does it feel good? You gotta wear it down at work, don't you?
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. He's going to flip it out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Rashid Hagman in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Another pistol look here. On second down, Ingram shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Brandon, with the last couple of plays for the offense not being good at all, my thought process as a coordinator, get the ball in the hands of my best player and see if I can salvage anything out of this drive.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Third and long, it's Griffin.
Hell no.
Pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for a sack.
That's nice.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
Yeah. Okay. Is at this point.
And he'll go ahead and
He
field
knew
this
he
at the
fucked up.
5. Stiff-armed him. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not
What up,
today.
donkey dick?
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go! Green, 39!
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Ronnie Hillman in there. He gets the carry. Spinning past him. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now back to throw. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This is Hillman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, then.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence.
This dumbass probably forgot his mic was muted.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch
dumbass
you.
forgot his mic was
So they'll
muted.
get a little extra time to come up with his
Guaranteed.
third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. This will be the 8th play of the
Watch,
drive
you come
here.
back in here
3rd
and be
and
like,
4.
oh shit, I didn't even know my mic was muted.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Did you even say Chris up to him, man?
Brought down at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain
Yeah, I
there, and it
said no,
sets
no.
him up now 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Are you taking clothes with you to change into, or
Julio
what?
Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game.
You gonna wear a
That's the
dress or
super quick
something?
game. Out of the hands of the thrower,
What are you
bam,
wearing?
right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 1st down, Griffin. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And his throw here's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. 2nd and 10 now, Griffin. It's caught left side by Cooks. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough cover.
For 3rd and 4. To throw is RG3. He hits White, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now Griffin on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one. Cornerback. who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's Griffin. Touchdown, Saints. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at his 4. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints defense, we watch them get set to go. They struggled that last drive. They were kind of hit two ways, both with the run and the pass.
And I love how you brought hit into it, because a lot of defense coordinators like to show a little cut-up film the night before a game. They usually have some boxing in there, and it always shows the guy being the aggressor, the guy on his toes punching, not back on his heels taking punches, and that's where this defense was on the last possession.
They were on their heels. Will they be on their heels again? Let's see.
I'm not going with you. You go do-do, and I'll come off your butt, and you're done. Go. Yeah, okay.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final pressure points of this one. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Go ahead.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I don't know.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll look to throw.
Look, don't say nothing, man, but I had to mute Ray.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late.
Man, I was muting that
in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying,
you don't put a diaper on. You put the fucking underwear on.
But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And now they're in the hurry-up. He's back to throw.
I ate some of them, dick.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. He's been a busy man here in this one.
Get your underwear on.
Some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
They're right there. Get your damn underwear.
He keeps making plays.
And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas.
I'm not putting them on you. You put them on me, you stink fuck. Caught me again. I'll smack shit out of you. Here, come on, son.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Mark Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Love the excitement we've got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood.
You find that nice.
What do you do in this situation?
I think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. But with clock, a decent amount of time here to tie game, what do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
He got that really quick. He almost got sacked. He couldn't have broke at the perfect time.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? 1 possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge Clutch play at this point in the game. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this defense has broken it open as they return to the house.
Big fella's got it. Get the oxygen tank ready. The commentator on my game, I caused him to fumble, and my lineman picked it up and ran in for a touchdown. He was like, get the oxygen tank ready. I told you it would.
Now Parkey for the extra point.
And it leads up to 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
It's Allmadden's not really it.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking.
Can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
You going to bed?
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
You want the fan on? You want the fan on? I'm gonna sit up anyways, babe. You're fine. My pants are full. Hang on. Chairman only. No. Hello.
What up?
He's gone.
Yeah. I know, I unmuted him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Just take it easy, be safe out there, right? Careful. There's a bunch of crazies. It's fine. It just falls in, right? I know he's angry. That's how rhetoric happens, man. Yeah. Yeah, he was just, I don't know. I didn't see it happen, but that's not how you behave. Yeah, just, we're not all like that, so don't get the wrong idea, okay? Just be careful. I told him to be careful. You guys are good, alright? Cool. Oh my god. That was fucking nuts.
Where'd you put that? Where'd you put that? The tray.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Squaring off today, we have two teams who come in with identical records on the season. It's the Falcons going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11 quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
He's always been an incredible decision maker on the field. Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right positions, makes sure the play calls are accurate. Also was a minor league baseball player. Didn't hit very well there. I think he made a great career choice picking football.
First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability.
Bastard, why don't you jump in this lobby with us?
I'm in a lobby.
Well, goddamn, jump in here with me and my cousin.
Oh, I'm not even playing the damn game, dude. I'm watching TV.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, man.
No.
Damn. Fuck him. I really am blocking this bitch ass now. Damn, he gonna come in here and straight tell you come leave my party and then join yours. What the fuck? And not even say what's up to me. Fuck him. Yeah. Fuck him.
The difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
That's fucking...
So the offense has it 6-yard line. First and
I
goal.
can't help if people like me more, man.
Fuck him. He ain't never gonna be able to join you again if he was me around. So.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Fuck him. This time I didn't get hacked. This was all me. Again.
Second and goal from the 5. Again, it's Rolls. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
And fucking Dragon earlier fucking comes in here. No, I think he forgot his fucking mic was muted. Watch, I'm gonna invite him back now. And he's gonna be like, well, what the fuck is going on? I was like, dude, you wasn't talking. His mic was probably muted.
Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they get the ball first here in front of the home crowd under the lights, and they get 3 points out of it.
And there's something about a night game, isn't there? A little extra snap, a little extra crisp in the air. What a terrific way to get things started. A little extra excitement, a little extra dazzle for the home crowd.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Still not talking to us? Oh, you unmuted your mic this time.
Down at the 31-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space
game. Did you
game.
forget it was muted earlier?
Best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it
Didn't I
out to
tell
your
you
runner.
that now?
Have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
You called that one, didn't you?
That one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football.
Because you came in here, acknowledged you, we didn't hear nothing from you, and then you just left, and I was like, I bet that dumbass forgot he muted his mic yesterday.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oh, neither.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Earl Thomas is the rangiest free safety in the game. Great reactions, great understanding, and boy, will he strike you when the ball's in his area.
How much you got? How much do you got?
Room here to run. And the cutback to the sideline. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Teron Ward with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.
I think
agree
Grace
with you on
realized
that
that
one
you had
because
him muted.
those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I was just like, don't yell at me.
This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
And it's every time he's on here, he's on.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old.
So you're burning up.
You're only 65. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
All right. Fucking pussy.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go read option with Wilson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And the holder's going to keep it.
No.
He's going to try to run for it. It would have been
Peter
a long
gonna try to fake field goals on me?
doesn't work out.
That's all
That was a
man
long
playing
attempt to
around.
begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little.
Watching this video on Facebook. Huh? Dude, I'm watching this video of his raccoon that broke into an alcohol warehouse, and it's drunk as fuck.
What are you doing?
I went to the fridge and I opened it. You know what the meat drawer is, right? Yeah. I'll tell you what was in there. You know that bacon that's like maple? The maple kind, yeah. It's an awkward one. Yeah. I took that out. I thought, yeah, I know who would like that. Me. So I ate it. Nope. Not kidding. You know, I also noticed there was some beef in there. Steak, you know, juicy. Well, I ate that too. But I went back to the fridge just a few minutes ago. And I put something together really special together. I took some chicken and I put some cheese on it. And I covered it with what? Covered it with cat treats. And guess what? What? I gave it to the cat.
What?
What did you do, little guy?
Damn, quit hollering at everybody. You better hush up hollering at us.
You gotta rescue this guy out of the tank. Come on.
Well,
Come on. You got like butter we can put around?
That's funny. This raccoon got stuck in a tank and they're trying to pull it. What are you doing, babe?
The other thing would be to maybe push it back in.
That was short conversation.
That was a short conversation. Well.
I'm not the type of nigga that the type of niggas. Shout out all my balls, bitches, wife and niggas. Make sure you hit them with the prenup.
She didn't like it.
But now for the guy calling plays, 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about
God damn,
going to
baby.
the air instead of
Feel
maybe
better?
staying with the ground game.
Are you waiting on something? Are you waiting on something? I don't know. I thought you was going to sleep.
I don't know.
You're not now. That was a short sleep.
They'll run the option left, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Oh, Dragon, I turned up the difficulty on here.
And now it's third
I'm playing
down.
on Allmadden.
And on
This
this play,
shit's
the read for the
ridiculous.
quarterback was the defensive end. And he
Somehow
was
I'm
totally
still pulling
focused
off
on the
wins.
quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
On third down, Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football.
It's probably
You
not
can
on
get
video.
lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 14-3, that's our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
Dragon, ain't it your bedtime?
Throwing again here, Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover.
Okay, they gonna try it. I saw that. They just did my team's move. Okay.
Inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first down. This is Rawls, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
On second down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6".
What are you doing? Looked like it.
They got an M.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback,
Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble.
I would let them pick that fumble up. Instead of let them pick that fumble up, they don't let me pick them up.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is
Crystal Pepsi's
ball gets away
delicious.
from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
No, I can't believe you ain't never heard of Crystal Pepsi.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone.
When'd you get a Coke?
Hold him to just 3.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I almost hit the referee in the face. I said I almost hit the referee in the face.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. So on 4th down, the Falcons call on Matt Bosher to punt it away.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
Yes,
if you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
God damn, he got a big ass head.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They come out here in the eye. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
They know that old expression. tonight. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Still first down.
So 5 yards remain now. Still first down.
Run down. 1, 2. Don't put no damn more.
What's he doing?
You're not gonna hurt him. Hurt my dog.
Again.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone
He
at the
always
20-yard
them
line.
dogs.
It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Let's go to bed. Man, we gotta go to bed.
Now Wilson on second
Take him
down.
bed with you.
It's caught
Let's shut up.
by Baldwin. And they'll bring him down at the
That damn
13-yard
hollering
line.
today.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and boy, he's been good.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Man, it wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a... As a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On third down, Wilson looking for someone to throw to. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They run. It's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The one running back is Gurley. Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd and 10 here. Here's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up in an offset eye.
Shut the fuck up.
They'll drop to throw.
About Gary Frank.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's... There he goes, right side. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And the lead is now 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
I'll be back in. Oh, shit.
We'll give you that point. We'll give you that point.
Europe is a part of it. What continent? That's an easy one. What is the capital of New York?
Washington, D.C. I just said it, right? What do I say?
Where you from? I'm just curious. Harlem, New York?
Yes.
And the capital of New York is?
Right?
What the heck are you talking about? What's 9 plus 1?
10.
5 plus 5.
10.
What's aluminum foil made out of?
10. Aluminum! Aluminum! Don't you give us that look, because, hey, you're the one wearing a fucking pink Vegas shirt.
I got bigger.
Okay?
It's long.
M-E-N-T. Kimmy T. Kimmy T. Kimmy T. Question. No, I'm going to answer the question.
No, you did. No, that shit sounded right.
Government is Government. That's what I said.
Why you always lying?
Kimmy T.
Say your name and occupation for me, beautiful.
My name is Gloria G and my occupation is Mickey D.
Nah, but for real though.
Mickey D. 13 minus 50. Are you serious? 13 minus 50? I gotta answer that. 13 minus 50. 40. I've got $200.
What's heavy, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
What's heavy, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone? A pound of stone. Ain't no heavy cotton. That's a pound of cotton. Oh no, you said which one is heavier? Well, I don't know. See, yeah, they both a pound, but if you put a pound of cotton on the scale and a pound of, well, the rock's gonna go down. Yeah, they both a pound, but one heavier than the other. You didn't say which one was heavier. Then it was you said which one is heavier.
That's what I just said.
I answered a pound of rock. Ain't no pound of cotton heavier than no pound of rock.
A pound is a pound, you dumb bitch.
White heavy. Uneducated. It's all right.
Alright, homie. We'll holler at you in about 5 minutes. Alright. Later.
Is the phone not gonna die? The phone is dying. It's not. It's not gonna die.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Take this one. Take your mama with you. No, it ain't gonna die, guy. Go play with you, Yogi. I'm not.
Alright, you got your phone? They'll come in there later.
How do you spell ghost out loud? I can't. So you know there's 3 flowers in the word Halloween, but you can't name them. What are they? What are they? How many months in a year? How many months? 12. How many days in Halloween? 1. 31. What? She said 31.
Put your timer on it. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Love you. Where are you going? What?
Then we get up.
You can go to bed.
Then we get up. And Mama and me get up. Then we play the game on here.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's play tomorrow.
I see you, Mama.
Love you. I don't know. Bye. Yeah, show me how fast you can go to sleep. 1, 2, 3, go. I don't care. Go to bed. I swear to God, I'm not tripping.
Watch me run, Daddy.
1, 2, 3, go. Good night. Go to bed. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you how fast I whoop your ass. Put your ass to bed. Turd. Good night. Go to bed. God. Wanna show you how fast I can run? I'm not turning that light on. Go to bed. Shut up. I am. Shut up. I'm tell you what. You don't leave me alone. Oh my God. Sometimes you want to punch him in the face, but you know that you can't. Swear to God, I wish he would shut up. Well, I'll tell you what, he's just like you, Red. He don't know when to shut up. Well, you can't run. It's time for bed. Shut up. Hey, look, dude, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make me something. Make me a hot dog. I need both my hands.
Hello? Hello?
Great read, and it's picked off. So we are at half. And now, due to a pair of time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Did you call me a rich boy?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Still on YouTube.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now, ready to take over here. And last time it wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Surprised you ain't playing your Battlefield.
Now on this drive, after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And quickly they get to the line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
You watching some goofy shit over there.
But not before he gets into enemy territory.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to cut down plays. Don't think, find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. And he's going to be met about the 43. A gain of 3, second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
Wow.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Oh.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel silently
with the dragon.
The ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll roll them out right. And this is incomplete.
Offside. Defense.
Just 1 yard to go here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Gurley. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Reed in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And that is incomplete. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. Right back to Process. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Here's Wilson. And an alley to run. And he shed to tackle. Now he's got some space. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. They'll try and run down here with Process. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read. And
he is in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Process with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. This will be fielded at the 8. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his guys will take over. Offense offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to...
They've got his man complete. That one goes for 36 yards. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Defense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His second. So out come the Falcons now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They still...
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.